Hello guys, you are welcome to another exciting episode on catfish farming. A lot of farmers find it difficult to quantify the volume of water in their pond. So in today's episode, we are going to show you the simple steps to follow to be able to quantify the volume of water that you use in your pond. Okay, so most of the ponds that farmers tend to use are in the form of a cuboid or rectangular shape and cylindrical. So rectangular, in this form, and the cylindrical, you have it like this, then something like this. Yes. So we are going to show you how to calculate the volume of water that is in the rectangular ponds and also in the cylindrical ponds. So we will first start with the volume of water in the cuboid or the rectangular shape. So let's assume you have a rectangular pond of this size. So assuming your pond has this form and you want to calculate the volume of water in this pond. So let's take the distance from here being the length, to here to be 3 centimeters. And then the distance from here to here is 2 centimeters. Then the height is 4 centimeters. But take note, the height of the pond doesn't represent the height of the water or the level of the water in the pond. So assuming the level of the water in the pond is here, and this is 2 centimeters. This is the level of the water, which is 2 centimeters. Now, to calculate the volume of water in this pond, it is going to be volume equals length times breadth times height. Now, this height here is the height of the water or the level of the water in the pond. So now our volume equals 3 centimeters times our breadth, which is also 2 centimeters, times the height of the water, which is 2 centimeters. Okay, so now our volume becomes 3 times 2, which is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 12. And we have centimeter, centimeter, centimeter. That is centimeter cube. But how do you convert centimeter cubes into liters or into mils? Because most of the time, our ponds are big such that the volume of water in it are recorded in liters or are measured in liters. Now, our volume is 12 centimeters cube. So, we want to convert this into liters. Now, 1 centimeter cube is 1 mil, and 1000 centimeters cube is 1 liter. So we want to convert our 12 centimeter cube to 1 liter. So let's write it again. 1000 centimeter cube is 1 liter. So since we have 12 centimeter cube here Here is unknown, so we represent it with x. Now, how do we find for x? We have to do cross multiplication. So 1000 centimeter cube will now multiply x. So we have 1000 x. And then 12 centimeter cube will multiply the 1 liter. So 12 times 1, which is the same as 12. Now to make x the subject, you divide both sides by 1000. So we have here 3 zeros. So let's move backwards. 1, 2, 3. So the same thing here. 1, 2, 3. So the dot comes in, so it will be 0.012. So our x here is 0.012 liters. You can convert these liters back into mils by multiplying this value by 1000, or converting it back into centimeter cube by multiplying this value by 1000. Now, we will move on to how to calculate the volume of water in your pond if your pond has the cylindrical shape. So we will have to clean cylindrical or cylinder, has the cylinder shape or cylindrical shape. So now let's draw the shape of the pond. So let's take the diameter of the circle here to be 8 centimeters. And then the height of the main pond is 6 centimeters. But note, the height of the main pond is not necessarily the height or the level of water in your pond, because most of the time our ponds are not filled to the brim. We fill it to a certain level. So for the basis of the calculation, you have to note the level of the water instead of using the level or the height of the main pond. So assuming our water is at this level in the pond, this is the level of the water in your pond. Now, from here to here, let's take it to be 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters. Now, we have our diameter here to be 8 centimeters. And the height of the pond is 6 centimeters, which we wouldn't need in this calculation, but we will need the height of or the level of the water. So for a volume, to calculate the volume of a cylinder, it is V equals to pi r square h. Pi r square h. How do we get our radius? Our radius is our diameter divided by 2. So in this case, 8 divided by 2, we have 4 centimeters. So our radius is 4 centimeters. Now we have V equals pi times 4 centimeters square. H represents the height of the water or the level of the water in the pond, which is 3 centimeters times 3. So V here will give us pi times 4 square is 16. 4 square means 4 times itself, which is 16, times 3 centimeters. So now our volume here will be 3 times 16 times pi. So 3 times 6 is 18. So we have 8 here. Remainder 1. Then 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. So we have 48. So times pi, that will be 48 pi. Now pi equals 3.14. So in that case, our volume here becomes 48 times 3.14, and that will give us 150.72. So when we round this figure to a whole figure, you have 151 centimeter cube. So now our volume here is 151 centimeter cube, but we are going to convert this to liters. So from what we did early on, we have 1000 centimeter cube equals to 1 liter. So now we have 151 centimeter cube, and we don't know its corresponding value in liters, so we represent it with x. Now we cross multiply, whereby 1000 will multiply x, so we have 1000 x. Then we have 151 multiplied by 1 liter, which is the same as 151. Then we divide here by 1000, divide here by 1000, making x the subject. So 1, 2, 3. Say 1, 2, 3. So x will give us 0.151 liters. So I mean, in this pond, the volume of water is 0.15 liters. 0.15 liters. So you can follow these procedures to calculate the volume of water in your pond. In situations where you don't know the dimensions of your pond, you can use a tape measure to take the dimensions in feet. Then you convert this feet to centimeters for easy calculation. So we have 1 foot equals 30.48 centimeters. So assuming you take your dimension and you have 5 feet to be your length, 5 feet to be your breadth, and 2 feet to be the height of the water, then you can use this to convert the feet into centimeters, then use it for your calculation. I will urge all farmers to adopt the habit of calculating the volume of water that is needed for their production. It is important so that you use your water judiciously to save costs. In my next episode, I will take you through how to calculate the stock density of your pond. So subscribe to our channel, watch our videos, like, comment if you have any suggestions in the comment section, and stay tuned for more updates on catfish farming. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.